Hello everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Eva. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out and just want to get to the Sharpie, look in the description and you'll see a timestamp to click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. There's one for color too, but for now we're just going to worry about that. So for those of you that are sticking around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself, and then we'll move over to Sharpies. And also a heads up, I'm going to be using a straight edge. I'm going to be using a ruler because there's some parts on this that are straighter than others. And so I think I want to kind of, make it look good by doing this, by using the straight edge on it. So I have a small one that I use, so if you want to go get one while I'm sketching this out, you're more than welcome to. Or if you just want to stick around while I'm doing this, well, you're more than welcome for that too. Okay, so I think we're going to be pretty close. This won't take much to sketch out. Let's see, and that's going to be like that. This is going to be like there. And that's going to be part of the straight edge, the ruler that I'm going to use. I always say straight edge. I don't know why. It's a ruler. I don't know why I don't say ruler. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Alright. Something like that. And then this one's going to be like this. Going to connect like that. This is going to connect right there. And yeah, from this angle, that's all I can really draw. So I think that's going to be it. So I say we get over to it. Let's get with it. So, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sharpie Town. Population 2, Sharpie fine point and Sharpie pen. I'm going to be using the fine point for the most of it, but I'll use the pen for some of the finer detail to make some accents. And so I'm going to be using a ruler too. So I'm going to use that first on some of the straight parts. So I'll just get started with that. So I'm going to follow my sketch to where I want to go with this and start drawing a couple of lines. And I'm not worried about whether I'm eyeballing it basically. So I'm just going to move it over a little bit, make it where I think is straight across parallel, and just draw two more lines, or one more line, I'm sorry, to give me those two edges. That's good. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to draw the other parts here by hand. And I'm not too worried about the straight part here, but I guess I can do it. Might as well, right? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of see how straight that goes and try to make it go straight across, and then come down here for this edge. And it's not quite there. See, I kind of went out. I went too far when I did that. So I'm just going to thicken that up just to hide my mistakes. And do the same thing here. Just kind of go parallel and bring it down like that. That's good. I can live with that. Can you? Okay, and there are little notches, little grooves. So, not grooves, but another detail that I wanted to add basically. So I'm just going to kind of do this. Do another one over here. And so, see, this is what I meant by accents with the smaller Sharpie. Just give it something like that, Okay. So now I'm going to draw the wires. Something like this. And I'll add the frayed ends on in a second. I just kind of wanted to draw the main parts hanging off. Okay, so now the little copper wire that's inside the wires, the outer casing, I'll just do like that with smaller Sharpie. And so see, a lot of accents by using a thick and thin detail there. Okay, so this part, let's do something like this. Kind of come up. And here, again, let's do that. Let's add just a little tiny detail by adding or by using the tiny Sharpie. Alright, so this part's kind of a little bent and creased. So I'm just going to kind of do something like this, kind of following where it's going to be. So like that. So where it would climb up like this, it's over a little bit. I should have shifted it down, but hey, what's done is done, and I'm happy with it. I'm going to live with this. Okay, now I'll add some more detail in a second. I just wanted to go ahead and add this just to make myself happy. All right. So for this part, I'm going to do just some creases and folds because A, I love doing that stuff, and B, because it's going to make it stand out. Something like that. Okay? Awesome. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. So there are screw holes, I guess is what those are, on the side here that are connecting it. Like they're, you know, that's the part that's connected to the next part. And so again, this is where I'm going to use some of the straight edge just on the lines on the edges right here. And then for the curves, I'll just do those by hand. I'm not too worried about that. And I'm just going to where I think it's going to start and stop. And this is not going to be perfect. I'll tell you that right now. These curves are not going to hit perfect, so that's okay. You just kind of loop it around like this and come back down and touch that one. And see, that's more of a curve than that, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. This is my drawing. This is how I draw. You draw how you draw. We'll meet somewhere in between. So there, something like that. But now that I have that, I can go ahead and draw some straight edges with my straight edge. All right, and I'm going to kind of guess where it would hit in there. And again, just draw, connect it like that. Connect the dots. Okay, so this one I'll do by hand. I'm not too worried about that. Like that. And I'm going to connect it like this. And then, here, I'll add this little detail. Just one thin little line around it like that. That'll make me happy. Alright, so let's add the other edge. So I'm going to come in here like this, and I sketched out the lines to the like the drill type thing. So I'm just going to kind of do like this. Like that. Kind of a curly Q looking look to it, right? And then just kind of connect them like this. Just to give it that screw type edge, you know? Like that. Okay, so for this part I will use the straight edge. Add it right there. I'm just going to kind of bring it down just a little bit from where I think it's supposed to be. And draw that line. Pretty simple. Again, if you're doing this by hand, it's okay. That's awesome. I'm very proud of you. You do it how you want to do it. You make this yours. You make it unique. You put the U in unique. I'm hilarious. Okay, so before I do these edges, I'm going to draw like the little claw parts. And I've got this sketched out a certain way. So I'm going to do it like this and come down. Do the other side to it. And so you're not confused as to what we're doing. It's like that. See, does that make sense? And I'll just do this one like that too. That'll help you visualize where we're going with this. Like that. This one's going to come in like this. And then, okay, here, this is the bolt that's holding it together. And so this is the top edge, like that. Does that make sense? Does that work for how it's put together? There we go. Hopefully that clicked for you. Okay, but this one is straight to the side, so we don't have to worry about all that detail. We can just kind of pretty much do this, and then just do the other side. Like that. And because it's the side view of that, that's all we really got to do. Besides that. We'll connect it like that. Okay, so, and I'll just do that line too since we're here. Okay, so now I'm going to add this next part, that final part where it's connected to. And I just want to do that first just so I can kind of get a rough idea of where the rest of it's going to go. How far down. Like that. Okay, let's see, there's a few more things I want to do. Let's add a line right here, a line right there, something like that. And I'm going to do this here, I'm going to do this here, and loop it back over. Kind of like inside this line, like that. See, not perfect, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Okay, and then I'm going to add the bolts on this one. Same thing over here. And there's lines like that, but that's color. I'm not going to worry about that. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add like this. Like that, for another level of like the text. So yeah, so I'm going to let color take care of the rest. So that is Eva. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.